right, that's a really short snippet of a song called The Maid Behind the Bar. And I choose that one because this is the sort of effect I'm going to be reviewing today that maybe you might use very casually, informally at a bar, or maybe on a professional level. Well, welcome back. If you don't know who I am Fiddle and Johnny, and this is my Fiddle channel, and I occasionally do a magic review. So today you're going to get a magic review. I'm going to review this product right here, Wallet, released by Nicholas Lawrence and Abstract Effects. So I know this is a popular item out there. There's a wide variety of opinions. I too have a lot of opinion about this in terms of what you really need to know if you're going to make a purchase of this product. So stick around and we'll get right into this review. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Fiddle and Johnny, and today we are going to get into the hot release from Nicholas Lawrence and Abstract Effects. It is called, very complicated, Wallet. They've done some pretty funny packaging here. It says it's done as if it looks like a sticker on here from a dictionary, and it says a pocket-sized flat holder for money and fooling magicians. So funny, I like that, I appreciate it. Here's the wallet. I'm going to put up some really nice pictures of this so you can take a good close look at it. It is called a minimalism wallet, and as you can see, it really is a minimalism wallet. There's not a lot there. It is designed to sort of be a money clip to carry your money, and a place to carry maybe your driver's license or your credit card right in there. So, and I think this is really a trend where wallets are specifically for men these days, and it's nice. It's a good, high quality, made with really nice leather type of a wallet. So let's talk a little bit about what you get. Well, look, you're looking at it. You're going to get this wallet, and you're going to get 4 videos, and the videos are going to go through different routines. Let's not talk about the routines. Let's talk about what this can do, because I think that is the more important thing. I made a list of things that you can do here, and you can probably do more depending on how creative you are. You can do switches. You can do visual color changes. You can do ink reveals. You can do a card to wallet routine. You can do card to impossible location. You can do a prediction. Essentially, you can do anything from magic to mentalism with this. This small little thing really is a utility device for you to be creative on creating the type of magic that you like. So it is pretty awesome in that respect. So I'm sounding really positive about it because, yeah, I am pretty positive about it. But there are things you need to know. Who is this wallet really for? Now, hold on. I'm going to tell you that in a second. Let me backtrack a little bit and talk about what you get. So you're going to get this wallet, and then you're going to get, between Nicholas Lawrence and Daryl, the other brothers, you're going to get 4 different routines. And the routines that they teach you are basically coins to paper money. And what I mean by that is you'll get a routine where you put 1 coin in here, like a dollar coin, and then it vanishes from here and it comes out with 4 quarters. And then you can also pull out paper money. You can do Nicholas Lawrence's routine that he really likes, which is he calls cash card or card to cash. But basically you take a card, and instead you can do a visual change and shake it, and it becomes cash. I might do that at the end of this video if I'm feeling confident and tape it and it looks really nice. I'll tack that onto the end so you see that. Maybe with a couple of other quick things that the wallet can do. So you can do that. Then they're going to teach how to use it for switches. And the switches is done as a card to impossible location. It's a routine that I think is pretty easy to perform. If you're a beginner, you'll probably be able to do it relatively quickly. It uses a mercury card fold in terms of how it's done. I think it looks really good. But more importantly, you see what it can do. The routine just simply shows in terms of sort of the functionality, but you can really create from there. And then there's an out to lunch routine that's taught, along with Sharpie from Wallet as well. So those are the routines that are taught on the video. I think that the videos are fine. I got what I needed. If you're somebody who's looking for detailed, in-depth, nuanced routines that have been performed 1,000 times by the creator, and they walk through everything that you need to know, you're not going to get that. You're going to get the high level functions of what it can do with a very quick demonstration of a routine with some subtleties. But at the end of the day, it'll be you who will need to practice, take the time to really get the maximum out of this wallet. And I think that sort of comes to, I'm not really going to do pros and cons on this. I'm really going to do what you really need to know. And I think what you really need to know is that this can be good for somebody who's a beginner. A beginner can do some very simple switches in particular, and I think card to impossible location relatively quickly with very little practice. I think if you're a professional, you can do a lot more complicated things and things that will require more time, more choreography. I've been trying to work on, I hate to say this because it sounds like I'm so good, but some more complicated moves with trying to load the wallet in front of the spectator without them noticing, those sorts of things. And anytime you have wallets, you know that you're like loading wallets and you're copying cards and that sort of thing, which is pretty typical when you're putting card to impossible location. The card to impossible location is easy on this one. But those take more time, more practice, spending time in front of the mirror. But I think the payoff is really good. So if you're a professional or intermediate level and wanting to improve, I think this holds possibility for you as well. So it's a pretty broad spectrum. I would say if you're a beginner though, you're not going to get, you can really grow into this wallet. It might be a better way to say it, but you can do things right out the gate. A lot of people have been talking about the stiffness of this wallet when it's brand new, and that is accurate, especially when you first get it. I have noticed it on some of the forums and YouTube and where people are posting, and I've seen the other brothers who have been responding. So thank you, other brothers, for responding to folks, whether it's in the Magic Cafe or on YouTube pages or over at Magic Orthodoxy, where David did a great review over there. Is that here's my experience with it. I'll just show it for you. I've spent an awful lot of time over the last 4 days trying to get it as supple as I can in 4 days. 6 months from now, it's going to be a lot more supple. But I've been practicing getting it in there with ease. Now, I'm putting it in there right now in terms of the easiest way. Let me take this out. In terms of the easiest way to get it in there. If I want to load it into its secret compartment, now you can see it's a little harder, but not impossible, okay? I have found that as I practice this 50 times a day, it is making it easier on the wallet and slipping in real easy. So you're now seeing sort of the magic move that needs to happen and get it in there. And I am finding that each day it's just a little easier to do because the wallet is softening up for me. But the stitching on this is good stitching. It's a little tight and it'll stretch a little bit, but you want that to happen. So there you go. I think that's important to address because a lot of people are talking about it, and if you get it and right out the gate you go, well, this is terrible because I can't fit anything into this space, and I have found that I actually can after working it in pretty hard. So let's talk a little bit about cost and where to get this. It's released with Abstract Effects with Nicholas Lawrence. It's the last project they've done together. Nicholas Lawrence has now gone out on his own and has his own independent company. I'm not confident that the breakup between them was very amicable. Nicholas Lawrence has said that he was not happy because of lost footage for the actual tutorial on this. Nicholas Lawrence has said if you purchase the product on his webpage or through him directly, he is planning to create additional training videos or tutorial videos for this that you can get there. So if you're interested in getting those, when those become available, you can go to nicholaspresents.com and find those there. They're not there yet. He said he's putting them up. I trust him that they'll show up there. You can also get it at Abstract Effects. The cost of this is $40. I think that is a price you can expect to pay for any wallet that's a utility device and that you can use for magic or mentalism. So it's right in a very fair price, and I think the quality is good. So who's gonna like this? I think if you want to do magic that includes your wallet that doesn't look like it's magic and that it's even in play, this is going to be really good for you. So if you're doing strolling, close-up magic, those sorts of things, I think you're going to find it very helpful. All right, I think that's all I have to say on Nicholas Lawrence's new utility device called Wallet. I appreciate very much that you're here. For those of you who keep coming back, thank you. If you're new here, go check some of the old videos out. I hope there's something you can find there. And please, I hope that you will return as I try to get videos up every single week with new products that are being released. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion and my experience here. This is a good example with this one. I really wanted to give it a couple days. I've practiced a lot with multiple routines on this to see if it sort of functions as advertised. And I would have to say that it does, and I think it holds a lot more possibilities. So if you really want to grow in to your magic with sleights and choreography with the use of this, it does hold a lot of possibility. All right, so I think that's all I'm going to say for now. Please, you know, we're supposed to say this because it helps. If you like, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it if you did that. And if you don't, that's okay too. I'm just glad that you're here. All right. My name's Fiddle and Johnny, and remember, I hope that you keep fiddling around with your magic. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Let me tell you a little story. Every year at Christmas, I get these awesome gift cards to McDonald's. I love them, and I always carry them in my wallet. Anyway, I got to McDonald's and I realized that, one, I didn't have any cash with me, but I thought, that's great. I still have my McDonald's gift card. Wasn't really sure how much money I had left on the gift card, but you know, I did have the gift card, and I went up and I was getting ready to pay, and once they went to swipe the gift card, there was nothing left on it. Apparently I like McDonald's an awful lot, but it doesn't matter all that much, because at the end of the day with my wallet, all you have to do is just shake it like that, and soon, yeah, you just have cash again. So it doesn't matter if I'm out of money on my gift card, because my wallet will just produce cash anyway. All right, thanks. That is Wallet from Abstract Effects, developed by Nicholas Lawrence. Thanks for watching. You know what I like about my wallet? I can always carry my Sharpie in it. Fits nicely right into there, no matter where I'm at. So, thanks for the wallet. It's awesome.